The third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Green Bay Packers, and it's coming up next.
Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you, and now we sit CD at week 3 of the preseason, and this is the one that the coaches probably think is pretty valuable.
Certainly, this is the dress rehearsal. This is the one where your starters are going to play. You might even game plan a little bit more than you do with a normal preseason game, and then you've got to decide, do you bring them back after halftime and get them going again in the third quarter so they're ready to go when the regular season begins? I'm eager to see how these coaches will handle that.
So here's the first drive for the Ravens, and at the helm is the 2023 NFL Most Valuable Player. Second such time he's won the award, Lamar Jackson.
And he's coming off a season where he showed everyone that he's worth every single penny he was given. He now has 2 MVP trophies on his resume and was on the verge of adding a Lamar Hunt trophy to go with it. Unfortunately, things didn't work out in his favor, but make no mistake about it. He's truly one of the most electrifying players in the NFL. As long as he's the man under center, they'll always be in champion conversation.
13 yards on the game's opening play. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 37. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Heck of a start for him here, Charles, on this opening drive, and they're doing it all through the air. That's 4 snaps and 4 passes so far.
I do think that there's an argument, Brandon, to maybe mix in a running play or two, but the way that these offenses are constructed, you can get that done with swing passes and downs. The way they're throwing it, I keep pressing it downfield.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over to the top, to deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
In motion, Aguilar. Throwing is Jackson. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
Gary puts him on the deck, and he's done plenty of that throughout his career. He recorded 24.5 sacks over his last 3 years alone, and that's a number they expect to continue to grow.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Xavier McKinney in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Now make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So the Packers make their way out for the first time, and it's Jordan Love that has the keys to the car here in his 5th season as a pro and 2nd as a starter.
And Love established himself as a legitimate franchise quarterback a season ago. And let's not forget, he had to exhibit a lot of patience waiting for his opportunity to become the man. And once he got that chance, he hit the ground running. The question now from the rest of the league, can he sustain that success? The Packers certainly believe he will.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument the quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
Now Love. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that collision, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the score.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
He's got his target. That's complete. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down. They get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. Here's Jackson to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And they'll send Watson in motion right. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got him in. Complete. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 42 yards.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover or put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Love the play action now. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain. They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The offense for the Ravens returns to the field. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. In motion, Aguilar. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Jackson. That is caught. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 45-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Ravens 1st down.
Jackson, options out left. Fights him off. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
Play action. Now Jackson. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To throw is Jackson. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Even football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. From the gun, Jackson. This complete left side to Aguilar. And almost but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Love looking to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs, and he is going to lose yardage here. They call it a loss of a yard there, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
They'll call that 33-yard punt with no return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Off the option, here's Henry. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 16-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson now. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he'll get this one out to about the 10-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. This time, Jackson will throw it. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's understanding where the markers are, because it's not just running to them. Because on the catch, you could actually be pushed back before the 1st down. It's getting past it and allowing that opportunity to drift back towards the 1st down line and still having picked it up. Really well run.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. It's Osser 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. Now Jackson. This is caught. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and it's a 4th down.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. The big back Derrick Henry held out of the end zone. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shot of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Look at the big fella go. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Luke Musgrave, 95 yards. And the Packers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
Anders Carlson now for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
And a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. In motion right is Aguilar. Jackson from the shotgun. Completes it to Aguilar. Now it's Jackson. Look outside, Andrews with it complete. 2 yards to go, second down. From midfield now, here's Jackson. It's caught by Aguilar. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Jackson will throw again. That's caught. It's Flowers. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 46 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Shit downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Here's 2nd and 3. Love from the gun. Short throw. He's got Kraft. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
2-yard to pick up there, and that will bring up second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. These offensive starters still out there in the second quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the third quarter, if not all the way through it.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the third quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the fourth quarter.
He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down.
This one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
Love to throw for it on fourth. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They go play action with Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And we're going to get timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens. All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter. And we welcome back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. On play action, Love to throw. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. To the air again, Love. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
Come on, set.
Now Love. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers have retaken a third quarter lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Carlson's extra point up and good, and the lead is now 14-10. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And the tackle going to be made there at the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Off the option, here's Henry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 64 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning. It's 1st and 10. In motion, Aguilar. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. What a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw caught by Flowers. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20.
But they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it, short of the 35. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
They'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feel the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he is going to lose yardage here. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So off goes Love. On is Carlson for the Packer field goal. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They begin with Henry, and he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. 2nd down, 6 now. Throwing is Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 3rd and 4 now. Here's Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
Here comes Reed. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter.
Here we go.
Play fake. Here's Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys over the bandit that just go out and make plays and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
Jacobs going to try the middle. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Raymond 16. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner, but where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
So here now is Anders Carlson in a really big spot. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Now it's Jackson. Yet again, targeting and fighting Mark Andrews. And he'll be out across midfield down to the 45. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. And Jackson throwing once more. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Henry. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it. This time doesn't work out. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Adafe Owe so quick, and he gets to him there behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Let's go now.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Here's Love. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. Here's 1st and 10. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Throwing, Jackson. Completes it to Aguilar. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Jackson. He finds Aguilar over the middle. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Jackson. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. Jackson to throw. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Now Tucker to add the PAT. It's up and good, and the lead's now down to 3 at 20-17. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's Mark Andrews who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. Oh, the Ravens say they have it. They do have it. So needed the onside kick. They got it. Now they need a field goal.
And that's the beauty of this. They don't have to get 6. A field goal ties the ball game for them. Nicely executed play.
Now Jackson. He's got it complete to Aguilar. The Ravens going to use the second of the timeouts, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Henry up the middle. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. And now here comes their final timeout, as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location,